correction phase.
So correction phase. If you see now, it's not news to us that the FCT minister is trying to correct a whole lot of things because I don't believe Abuja was designed to have the number of people that is currently in Abuja. So thank God to the FCT minister is trying to bring out new district, new layout, and it's, if I don't know correctly, but I heard that he's trying to redo the master plan, so that brings the correctional state. The
Speculative phase.
speculative state, for the speculative stage means you, like I said, it's just for you now going to buy land there, expecting development to get there. So that is why stages.
All right. Thank you.
Doctor, can you break down the real estate business model of a real estate company where exactly it is now? Are we in a profit making stage?
Uh, I will use mine for example. Okay. Please come again with the question.
Okay. Can you break down the real business model of a real estate company where exactly it is? Is it profit making, land acquisition, development, or sales?
For me, actually, it's a little bit of all of them. So let me start with land acquisition. The truth there is that for your business to grow, you have to scale up. For you to scale, you have to be everywhere.
Okay.
Meaning you need to
Okay.
have projects in every
Every.
single location.
Okay.
That's true.
Currently, KSTEP Group, we have Lily Garden Estate at Sokoro too. That's one location.
Okay.
We had to scale up. We had to open another place. For me personally, I think in real estate, you can't just choose a particular kind of client. You need to be able to reach out to everybody, cut across every area. That means both the low income earners, the middle class, and then the 1% of the 1%. So, like our Sokoro 2 project now is for the low income and then middle
Okay.
class.
Okay.
Then our Guzape project is for the 1% of the
Okay.
1%. Then we have another project in Life Camp,
Okay.
which is for the middle class
Middle
and the
class.
1%.
Yeah.
Then we have another one in Karasana, which cut across all
Okay.
three classes.
Classes.
Are
Yeah.
you getting me?
Yes.
So for the acquisition stage, that means we trying to get new projects. Marketing stages, we trying to market our new
New
projects.
projects.
Development
Okay.
stages, we trying to build new projects. Then for the what's the last part now?
Development or
Devel-
sales.
Development or sales. You see, like we just had our groundbreaking in Jai. That's showing people what we can do. I told people, okay, that's the development stage. So that is it.
Oh, that's good. That's very good and very informative. I hope we are listening. The thought you evaluate a piece of land or deciding to invest in it.
Oh,
How do we search this thing out before we go into it?
okay, personally, if you take me to a land that I should acquire or I should come into a joint venture
Okay.
business with you, what do I do? It's just like what I told this guy outside now. He told me he wanted to buy a
It's
property from me. I told him, just the same way you don't buy monkey on the tree, you have to hold it first. So the
Okay.
first thing is me going to see the land. When you see the land, you must first of all build a relationship with the land.
Okay.
Does that land appeal to you? Meaning, look at the environment. What kind of are there infrastructures there? Is there any government interest in that area? So that's one of the major
Okay.
stuff I look at.
Look at.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So this is completely off the record. I would like to ask because you are already seasoned entrepreneur and you're into this game. You when you wake up in the morning, you already know what to do.
Exactly.
But for a jolly
Newbies.
good fella, a novice, just a newbie.
Yeah.
Now, imagine you wake up with all this knowledge and not this class that you are in already, but you have the knowledge. Where will you start from? Because a lot of people have questions. I, for example, have a question. I have a lot of questions on this. Now, is real estate really profitable? Of course it is. I know, but it's a rhetorical question.
Yes.
But then again, is it a gamble? Because a lot of people are still skeptical about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh, if I may, sir. Oh, you're still asking.
Yes,
Okay,
because
go
okay,
ahead.
for example, if I get to a traffic light and I always see a lot of real estate agents
Yeah.
with banners trying to share and all of that. I mean, it's actually profitable, but is there actually a downside to this that we are not aware of, or the advertisements that we get to see are not safe? Of course, I know you have had falls and rises and all of that. So is there really something like that?
Like the last time I was on your show, similar question was asked, like this, and I told the person that real estate is like life. When you left your house this morning, there was no guarantee you will come home.
Wow.
Even these chairs we're sitting on now, there's no guarantee the chairs won't give way for us to fall.
Okay.
So life is about risk. But for the fact life is about risk does not mean you won't take calculated risks. Real estate is like every other business where you have to take calculated risk. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So how do you take calculated risk? I shared the story here of how when I started my first project in Karishi, I didn't do my due diligence well. I discovered that the owner of the land only gave her brother-in-law that land to look after. And then the guy sold the land to her.
Oh.
So when the uncle's wife came back, I had no land. So you see, you have to take calculated risks, doing due diligence before you buy any property. And please get a professional involved. Not because their 3D presentation is fine, not because you see everything, you see a wonderful office and all of that. If a client comes to me, I will tell you, please, sir, here's my document. Go and do verification. Don't tell me, oh, I love your energy, I love your passion, that means you are legit. No. Go and do verification. And make sure every document checks out. If you can't do it, hire a professional. Most times, I advise you to hire a professional.
And speed in construction without compromising standards.
A very good question. If you go to my site, like now I'm having a groundbreaking on Thursday in my Karasana site. If you go there, there's something I do. I personally do this race against